I'm Fred Ruiz with Tactical Hyve, and today I want to talk about the target transition drill with a rifle. Now, this is a very simple drill. In this case, we're just going to focus on two targets, two shots, right? We're going to go left to right or right to left. We can expand from there. Now, I'm about 7 yards from these targets, and the targets are about 5 yards apart, something like that. Doesn't really make a difference. You can choose whatever you want based on your range. So all I'm going to do is I just want to put one shot on one target and then transition over and put one shot on the next target. Doesn't need to have a high round count or anything like that. What I'm focused on is my body mechanics. Am I moving efficiently, and am I getting a good sight picture, and am I prepped, ready to shoot once I get there, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present in my favorite method, either high ready or low ready. I'm going to present over to that target. I'm going to take my shot. As soon as that shot breaks, I need to move over to the next target. That's the drill. So how do I best do that? Okay, so what most people will do when they're starting out is they use their hips. That's the problem, is they're using their hips. When I use my hips to rotate, it tends to want to pull me away from the target. I want to go past that target and I have to pull back, right? So I don't want to do that. If I use my hips this way, it's harder to stop using my hips. Now, I have better control if I actually just articulate my knees a little bit and I do the transition with my knee articulation, my legs, right? So I'm transitioning with my legs. So again, if I present over here, okay, and then I just drive my leg or my knee down, my right knee will bring me to the left. If I drive my left knee down, it will bring me to the right. I have a lot more control of that moving weight or the momentum of the mass of this rifle, and I can stop on the target where I want it a little bit better. Now let's talk about what the eyes are doing. So in this case, I am target focused, and then once I present my gun, I'm still target focused with the dot. However, once I break my shot, okay, once I break my shot, I'm actually coming out. Now you can't see my eyes here, but I'll just move my head just to show you. I'm breaking my eyes away from the sight to find my next target. Now that's all happening at the same time, but the thing is that my eyes need to move this much distance, whereas my muzzle needs to move that much distance. So my eyes will always beat everything else to the target, okay? Everything else is just trailing the eyes, okay? So starting here, so I'm going to break away as that's happening. I'm transitioning again by using my legs. Once I see sight picture, I can go ahead and finish. Same thing going to the right, it's the same thing. So in this case, however, I need to look that way. So if you did have a harder target, you're rolling into the buttstock, so that's also could be somewhat of a problem. So always practice both sides, okay? All right, so bang right here, my eyes are breaking away. As I drive, I create sight picture, and bang, right there. Okay, again, those are the points of performance. Don't use a shot timer at first, just try to get the method down, the motion. Let's go hot with it so you can see what I'm talking about. So if I go hot here, okay, I'm gonna use my hips, okay, and then move over, and then just even that motion right there, you could see how it went past. Same thing, I'm gonna start on my left target, okay, here, okay, and then okay, and you can see how it didn't take much for my rifle to pass the target and have to come all the way back. All right, so now let's drive the legs, and I can actually stop on the target a little bit better. So I'll start here, low ready this time. Okay, so here, and then drive. And then you can see I never passed, and my eyes stayed in with it a little bit better, right? So, and I never had to pull back and look for it, right? It just kind of, everything stayed in alignment. All right, so let's do that one more time. Low ready from the right side, okay? Right to left. So here, right? And you can just see how everything stays in alignment. Now my eyes are breaking away. Of course, you can't see that. However, inside my glasses here, my eyes are articulating left and right. Okay, we can add to this a little bit. Let's make it a little bit more difficult. You know what? I'm going to orient myself to the right target here and force my left transition to be a little bit harder, right? So high ready presentation, okay? And I can do the same thing by aligning to the left and making a little bit more difficult transition to the right. So high ready, okay? And back to recovery. All right, so another thing we can do is we can throw in one more shot, right? One more shot and go back, right? So let's say I'm forced, I'm aligned to my left target here. All right, so I'm going to present and come back to the target that I started. Okay, so same thing all the way back here. Okay, and I'm just using my legs to articulate just like that. Again, the eyes are working, you just can't see that. Okay, we can do the exact same thing with the pistol, rifle and pistol. We can do whatever we want, right? It's just a real basic transition drill. All right, in this case, let's add a transition from rifle to pistol while we're doing target transitions, right? So a lot of transitions going on. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to do rifle to the left and then transition, and then I'm going to transition to pistol and then back to the left on the pistol, right? So the same principles apply. What do I got here? I got 5 rounds. Let's do 2 each, actually. We can increase the rounds. All right, so I've got four rounds in the rifle, and let's do 2, 2, and then 2 and 2, or 1 and 1, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, so here we go. And then recover and set it up for the next one. All right, again, real basic drills that have a lot of articulation, a lot of movement, and our low round count as well. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, please put those in the comment section. And like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. We'll see you on the range.